Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I wanted to give you some tips on how you can find models, because I know it's hard when you are at the beginning and if you just started out with photography to find your first clients. And I've done now over 160 photo shoots, and yeah, when I was at the beginning it was really hard for me to find clients because I hadn't had any photos on my portfolio, and it was so hard to reach out to people because I didn't get any messages. And in this video I wanted to give you some tips on how you can find your first clients, how to have your first photo shoots, and yeah, in general I want to motivate you to go out there and shoot. And to begin this video, my first tip for you, and this is the most easiest tip, is to ask your friends and family members, because they are not only your best friends, but they also support you. Because imagine when you shoot with your best friend and you make a mistake. Usually for my friends, from my experience, it doesn't really matter. You just keep going. And when you shoot with a model and you do a mistake, that can turn out really badly. So when you start out with shooting with your friends, the good thing is that you build up your portfolio, and that friend can also do pictures of you. So for example, then you have a picture for your profile, like a profile picture. And I see a lot of photographers and they do a lot of photos from others, but they don't have pictures themselves. And when you have a portfolio, it's also good to have pictures of you, and your best friends are great to really do pictures of you and to help you out there. So that's why I always shoot with friends, or that's why when I started I shot with a lot of friends, because there was a much more chill atmosphere and I knew if I mess up they won't sue me or something, and that's why it's good to start off with friends. So now you're on Instagram and you have done some photo shoots now with your friends, and now you want to shoot with other models. And the best way is always to look in your hometown. For example, you can search for your hashtag from your hometown and see who is also in your city, who does modeling, who wants to shoot. And you can, for example, text some people in your city and ask, hey, I'm a new photographer, I'm new to this, I'm really into photography and I want to do some photo shoots. Are you maybe interested in a photo shoot? It's free. I would be very happy if you want to shoot with me. And if you write this to 15 models, for example, maybe you get 1 or 2 messages back and they say like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then you can like build up your portfolio and also gain experience when working with other models. And when I started out, I remember I was texting a lot of people in my hometown and I offered work for free. And when you offer work for free, for example, TFP, that means trade for print, you can benefit from the model's pictures, and the model can also benefit from the pictures you do from her. And it's like a win-win situation. So when I started out, I was doing a lot of TFP, free shoots, because I was then able to build up my portfolio. And the more pictures I had in my portfolio, the easier it also was to find new models and go from there. And I also have another tip for you, and it has to do, and this is my secret tip, I also search for local universities. For example, my local university, and in the feed I see a lot of students and I text them and ask them, hey, do you want to shoot, for example? And most students love photo shoots from what I learned. And you can make some really good connections then, because students, they know a lot of other students, and these students see the pictures you post from the model and they reach out to you, and then you can like make your first photo shoots where you earn a bit of money as well. So the best advice is to you is to text everyone you can you feel is like a good potential model, and just do it. Just text as many as you can. Another advice I got for you, and this is what I did when I started out with photography, is I went into Facebook groups. For example, in my local city, I searched for modeling group, and there were a few people in the group and they were like searching for photographers who do work for free. And this was really good to build up my portfolio, because I was meeting new people. And it was also a good experience because I was just putting myself out there and I made a connection with this person and with this model, and this was really helpful to build up my portfolio. And you can always be up to date if there's something going on, if there's like a photography meeting in town or online, you never know. So another tip is to join meetings and to join photography groups. Go on Instagram, search for photographers in your hometown, collaborate as much as you can, because it's all about connections, that you like collaborate with other photographers and models, and then you can also make clients and find clients. That's another tip I got for you. And the third tip for you is, and this one takes a lot of bravery, but I think it's worth it, and it has to do with walking up to people and asking them, hey, do you want to shoot? Or, hey, I'm a photographer, I'm new into photography and I saw you and you see like a really cool model, would you like to shoot with me? And I know the most important thing is that you do it in a polite and friendly way. And mostly maybe you get a no, but maybe there are one or two persons who say yes. And the good thing about walking up to people and like approaching them is it builds confidence, and it also maybe you get a potential client, or maybe there is someone out there who actually really was waiting for this situation that you walk up to him or her, and they waited for the situation that there's somebody saying, hey, you look like a model, do you want to shoot? That always can happen. And I can tell you a little story. I actually made a few of my clients I got through walking up to them and asking them, hey, do you want a photo shoot? And I gave them a business card, and a couple of days later they came back to me and asked, hey, I saw your pictures on Instagram and I saw your YouTube channel. I really want to shoot with you. Can I, for example, bring my dog with me? These things happen, and then you can build new connections and find new models. And this is what I do a lot. Always walk up to people and put yourself out there. And my final tip is very important to remember, and it's about lowering your standards, because when photographers, when they start out, they think that they will have like the London models or the L'Oreal models or models who work in Dubai, and that they only will shoot with them, with very professional models. But in reality, when you start out, usually you won't work with models who have like 100K, or I think you get the message what I'm trying to say to you is, but what I mean is you should shoot with everyone. You should try a lot of things out. It doesn't matter who you're shooting with, as long as you get experience. And of course you have to be careful that you don't shoot with somebody who is like aggressive or something, but it's important that you try out different things. Maybe shoot some group photos, or maybe shoot with someone who is very insecure, or maybe shoot with somebody who is into gym, or you know what I mean? It also makes you more sympathetic, because when you're a photographer and you have like a diverse profile, when you shoot with all different kinds of people, that really shows that you're also a photographer who doesn't mind who you're shooting with. And a lot of models think then that you're a great photographer because you are very tolerant, and that's important that you have a diverse portfolio, that you shoot with a lot. This is my opinion, but I think it's important that you try out different things, because when you're a beginner, you want to find your style and what you're good at. And the best way is it to try out and try out with different models, different styles, different poses. Try what you can is right for you. And of course, never give up. That's so important. And yeah, guys, this was this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And of course, I really hope you also like this studio where I'm sitting right now. I thought about giving it some more lights in the background, and I feel like it brings a more cozy atmosphere, especially because it's getting cold now, it's getting winter, and I wanted to make a new YouTube studio for you guys. And if you want to see a room tour in this studio, you can definitely let me know. I'm more than welcome to do it. And I also hope these tips helped you. And if you want to see more photo shoots, more behind the scenes content, you can of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. Of course, also ring the bell, that's very important. And you can also follow me on Instagram to see my portrait work. And yeah, guys, take care of yourself and see you next time. Bye.